Okay, everybody. Today, we're talking about something epic. And when I say epic, I mean epic, okay? And no, I'm not just playing JoJo music because I think it's funny. I'm playing JoJo music because today, we're talking about... Oh, by the way, don't get mad at my new video format. Anyway, today we're talking about these freaking people, okay? Dio versus Dracula. And I'm not just doing that because they're both vampires, but because they're both from shows that I love very much. I couldn't love Castlevania more. Sorry for the bad thumbnail. I can't control my thumbnails. Anyway, we may as well just start from this. Dio is a fictional character from the fictional events in the fictional show, which is actually a real show called JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. We will be comparing both Dio from Phantom Blood and Dio from Stardust Crusaders against Dracula. Dracula is from the fictional video game series and Netflix series Castlevania. We will be comparing. I'm sorry, I can't talk. We will be comparing Dracula from the Netflix series because I haven't played any of the games. Anyway, let's go. Don't get mad at me if I say one person wins over the other because I don't know what I'm talking about. Okay, I'm a child. Okay. Anyway, okay. So let's start out with Dio's abilities. Dio has. Let me think about this for a minute. Oh yeah. I'm sorry, I'm so unorganized. Essentially, we're gonna start with Phantom Blood Dio. So, Phantom Blood Dio is a vampire, obviously. He has a lot of abilities. He has, for instance, superhuman strength. He has demonstrated numerous times how amazingly strong he is. Like his one feat where, Jonathan put a sphere through his hands, okay? Like, just straight through the palm of his hand, and Dio tanked it, okay? He tanked it. He stood up like a boss, and he was holding it down like he was swimming towards the bottom of an ocean, okay? He was just holding up his entire body weight by his severed, like, kind of, like, impaled hand. Not to mention, though, as soon as he became a vampire, he grabbed the police officer and threw it into another police officer, and that killed a bunch of the police officers, and the limbs of that police officer killed more police officers! It's insane, right? He also can push you back by his pure evil, okay? I'm not joking. His pure evil will push you back! His pure evil. And, not to mention, he has this thing called Space Ripper Stingy Eyes, where he pushes his vampire essence out of his eyes, and they're like laser eyes, so like high pressurized water, and they can cut through high power stone, and they go so far. They went all the way through the clouds of the sky. They are pretty much like undefensible against. And for Phantom Blood Dio, that's pretty much it for Phantom Blood Dio. But for Stardust Crusaders Dio, he has again super strength. He picked up a steamroller with ease, and then not only did he throw it on Jotaro, but he threw it with Jotaro and then started punching it into the ground, not only with his bare arms, but with his stand. And if I were to pause for a minute, while they're punching together, it looks like they're punching at the exact same speed. While they're punching at the exact same speed that they're going at is around light speed. His stand punches at light speed. Dio's hands were going at the same speed. Does that mean Dio was punching at light speed? I don't know. It could mean that, though. If not, they were just going very fast. Not to mention, his stand, like, not only does it add on to his power, but it just makes him all around stronger. Not to mention that he did lose some of his vampire abilities, so it does make it harder for him to, you know, kind of work. But his stand also gives him the ability to stop time! He can stop time. Yeah, he can stop time. Didn't think he could do that, did you? 'Cause he can! He's a boss! Yeah, more than that, essentially what else he can do is, that's pretty much it for his abilities, actually. Let's get on to Dracula. So, Dracula is also a vampire, okay? And, don't get me wrong, we don't really get any feats for him in the show. As in, like, yeah, he did make it rain fireballs, so I guess that's what he can do also. He also does have superhuman strength. We have seen him effortlessly behead a man, and then drink from his blood. We've also seen him be thrown through various stone walls, so that also gives a lot of, you know, words of his endurance. And he's also thrown people through stone walls. So, yes, this is while we do have more feats for Dio and Dracula, let's go ahead and think about this. I forgot to mention this about Phantom Blood Dio, because I can't really, like, put scenes together, but Phantom Blood Dio can freeze you, okay? He can freeze you, and with his freezing power, he goes and freezes you. Okay? That's it. Alright, but, yeah, so essentially, if I were to think about this correctly, I would probably imagine Phantom Blood Dio meeting up with Dracula, and if they were going at full force, I don't really know who would win for sure, because we have seen Bloodlust Dracula do a lot of things, but, I mean, they both have very big weaknesses in that Dio is a narcissist, and Dracula's just depressed, okay? But really, those can't really be exploited. I mean, maybe for Dio, but Dracula can't really be that, like, exploited like that. But, if I were to think about this with Phantom Blood Dio, I think Phantom Blood Dio would win, honestly, considering his, like, sheer strength, his ability to push you back with his pure evil, his Space Trooper stingy eyes, his ability to freeze you. He just has way more abilities than Dracula, not to mention way more feats as also. If I were to think about this, all Dio would really have to do is, like, grab onto Dracula, freeze him, and then, like, just clap him to pieces, you know? And even so, he could just use his Space Ripper stingy eyes to, like, kill Dracula, you know? And don't get me wrong, Dracula is fast, but Dio's strong, and he does have that bit of endurance on his side. Going on to Stardust Crusaders Dio, he lost a lot of his vampire attributes, so that does take him down a bit in ways of, I guess, vampire powers, but he does make up for it in the powers of the world. So theoretically, if Dracula did even come towards him, there's a high chance that Dio could just stop time, walk around him, punch him straight through the chest, like grab one of his knives or something, stab him right in the heart, and that would kill him, you know? Chances are, if he did come across some wood, break it off and turn it into a steak, all he'd have to do is stop time, walk up to him, stab him, then walk away, dude. Overall, I just think Dio has way more advantages than Dracula, and overall, I think that means he would win. That's really it, though, for this video. If you all enjoyed this video, wait, no. Should I end it with that? Aw, who cares? More JoJo music! If you all enjoyed this video, Dio is the winner. If you all enjoyed this video, go subscribe to my channel. And if you don't, I will eat you. Alright, see you all in the next video, and bye.